Welcome to No Longer Normal. I guess I'm doing this. I don't know what this game is.
It's cool.
Interesting style.
Yeah.
What should our name be?
I'm in a phase where I name everything Amaranthus now, but I don't think you want to do that.
No.
How about Dragon?
No.
How about Pepsi?
You aren't helping.
How about some variation of Star?
Let's just use Star.
Read this out for the audience.
Why don't you read it?
Because this dude clearly has a British accent.
Okay, I don't have a good British accent.
Fine. I'll just read it like normal. Call me Symes. I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. Activate the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of this situation. Our leading newspaper, The National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. There's links to click on and stuff too. can scroll in the game. Are you gonna read any of that? No, you're not gonna read that? Okay. I mean out loud, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's other things on the website you can look through too. Like that, for example. Profiler holds all information on those we investigate. The file you have open is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. If there's a red star next to it, that means there's still things you can look at.
Hello.
The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. By the way, there's two endings. If you collect every single piece of data, then you're gonna get the bad ending, so... Information and documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you will see what I mean. You might have to hover over text. In a web page, by the way. Exact same location as the things. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Great, you found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all of the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. You see where the second ending comes in at? Give them false information. They want you to read the other things on the website. Do you want me to read it?
Do you?
Okay. Peace negotiations in the riot-ridden Pargesian capital city Triflif, have been aborted without any result last night. Independent sources report that President Kassar abruptly cut off communication with opposition representatives as the latter presented a tangible plan for the organization of free elections.
I want more lemonade.
The news about the premature cancellation of the negotiations caused thousands of people to resume demonstrations in the capital. It has been reported that demonstrators wearing hoods threw incendiary material into the shop windows and onto cars. The police struggled to keep the situation under control. Prime Minister Blaine stated his worries about the negative developments regarding the political situation of the neighboring country and has requested both sides to resume diplomatic discussions. Can I have peach punch? I don't have a cup. Thank you, Blue.
Well?
Fuck you. After a lengthy shoot in the hills of Bonton, self-proclaimed visionary director Sumishi Iran announced that filming of his eagerly awaited romantic drama, 100 Grey Shadows, has finally come to an end. Announced via his Timelines profile yesterday, the brash director said he was eager to begin post-production and the final editing stages before the conclusion to the Grey Shadow series would hit the cinemas on Valentine's Day next year. The third and final chapter in the Grey Shadow saga, previous releases being The Grey Shadow and Another Grey Shadow, those names, was announced to be released almost 4 years ago, but was postponed numerous times due to production problems. Fans have speculated that this was largely due to the breakdown of Hollywood power couple Betty Vaughn and Mike McNeil, who have had long-lasting quarrels during the filming as a result. One production hand was reported to say that these spats were getting out of control, and that completion of any scene featuring both actors was nothing short of pulling teeth. When we reached out to Root Bar Productions to get a comment, they declined the rumors and claimed them to be mere speculation.
Oh, Bips.
I'm not reading this. No, you don't have to get all data chunks in the file.
I got that.
So like that first line, that seems really stupid to add. You can put it in there or you can disable it, so. That's important.
Let me play the game.
Okay. Those data chunks might be important if you want to get all of the important information about like who her dad is and if she's single or not, you know.
See, what you're doing is not letting me play the game.
I'm just telling you, you might want to consider. You don't have to do that.
I'm considering.
Okay, okay. I'll leave it alone. You can have whatever you feel like, okay? I'm sorry. Want me to read this?
Sure, if you want.
Hey you. Hey Jossie. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. Dot. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-around badass, have in mind this time? Probably just a business call for one of his favorite clients. Actually, yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed in all of that business. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents then. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Oh, yeah, maybe. Gotta go now. Text you later. XOXO. You want me to read this too? He looks familiar, doesn't he?
Yeah, kinda.
Orwell informed me just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed through this. Though this is your decision, once the information has been parsed, there is no way to reverse your choice.
I'm taking her to the bathroom.
Okay. Have fun in there. It's like, these are two conflicting things with each other, so it's like, which one do you want to say? Depends on you. There are other things on that website. Company and jobs, for example. Nah.
You are not helping me help myself.
What do you want me to do?
Just let me play the game.
Okay, I'm not even gonna commentate then. Do you want a suggestion?
Sure.
Focus on Joseph Langley. Or the other people. Maybe it does want you to update the picture for her. It's the only thing I can think of. Oh, profile. Do you want me to read that one too? On Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security published the new crime statistic report for the preceding year. According to the report, the number of reported criminal offenses decreased by 4.8% in comparison to last year. The crime rates have been continuously declining over the past several years as a direct result of the implementation of the safety bill, which you can click on if you want.
I see that.
Secretary of Security Catherine Delacroix appeared very pleased by these numbers and declared the development an outstanding result of successful safety policy. When confronted with the recent assault in Boston, she once again admitted the ambitious goals of the government. Admitted the ambitious goals of the government have not yet been accomplished. She further mentioned that activities are currently being established, which will have a considerable impact preventing further incidents. And of course, there's other links on there too, if you want. You want me to read that? Yes?
Sure.
The terrorist incident of 2008 was the terrible consequence of the premature retreat of our troops from Parges, a region torn by civil unrest for years, by the order of the previous government. To fix our predecessors' mistakes, the party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send their highly reliable soldiers back to safeguard the region for the good of the inhabitants of both countries alike. After the Parges peacekeeping mission has been signed in 2011, our troops were sent off to the neighboring country to perform tasks including distribution of aid packages containing food in addition to health and hygiene products to the mostly impoverished population, the rebuilding of infrastructure, particularly hospitals and schools, upholding the law and public order alongside the removal of war relics such as anti-personnel mines or unexploded bomb shells, training local police and military forces. Due to recent stabilization in the parties, we have been able to reduce the number of station forces while leaving the overall goals of the peacekeeping mission intact. Look at these people. You were just there. Contradiction there. It just brought you there. You already read that, I thought. Yeah, that one looks more recent. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories, and now I was there just moments before this happened. I should have never have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. I was so happy Goldfells accepted me into thought. I desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause.
I knew she was a thought.
Stop. Think of it this way, if you would not have gone to the protest, then you never would have been wrongfully indicted, and then we would have never met. Yeah, and I would have not have been called a terrorist in all papers. You were not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ka-ching! Was that supposed to be my credit card in a cash register? Something like that, I guess. I hope you like, Chateau Margaux. Margaux? Great, so you've decided to bankrupt me. Yes, sir. Always ready to pull the money out of innocent pockets. Anyway, I got the good stuff. Now I'm headed to my handsome boyfriend Joseph for dinner. I love wine. Here's the thing. I've got an appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't post it. You've got to be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. Appointment here, appointment there, appointment every fucking where. How can you constantly do this to me, darling? Just please calm down. Have you taken your Methorin? Yes, damn it. Is this the only thing that matters to you, that I am on fucking happy pills all day? Darling, please, it's nothing like that, you know it. So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this point, I risk losing a very important client. Fine, don't you understand? Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now, Cassie. Don't be like that. I get it. I guess I'm just not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. Going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. Oof. Anything else to look at? You want a suggestion? That doesn't matter. There's something else on this page that is important.
Man, it should just know.
It's always good to record every alias. Then we can max data chunks to target person whenever they are using them. The other thing doesn't matter, you can add if you want on that one page. I see. Okay. Then you can only look at that one. You want me to read it? It's cams. Cams everywhere, even at the Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is that more than just a little bit, I don't know, ironic? You probably all know me as either that blue-haired punk bitch, stupid cunt, or anti-governmental terrorist. Wow. These are only some of the names I've been called during the criminal investigation against me. That was just because in the middle of the chaos somebody believed to have seen me hurt a police officer. It never even occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against violence. That's contradictory. One would assume that in an age where there are cams everywhere, it should be easy to prove whether I was at all involved or not, but it wasn't. It took weeks of investigative custody to figure out that the cam footage was actually not clearly showing anything at all. Which raises the question, why are there so many cams in the first place? The answer is intimidation only. You keep calm, quiet, and careful when there are cameras around, or you fear that there are cameras where you cannot see. When founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much this for all of the web. And now it's in our real lives too. We have been brought to the Freedom Memorial since we were kids at school. We were told lavish tales about the founders of the nation, told to show national pride. And I know what you're thinking now. This thing is damn ugly. What is that donut even? The let freedom ring? But the statement behind the ridiculously enormous heaps of stone should be clear. In the middle of the Capitol there is a symbol of freedom. Comprehensible symbolism for everyone, isn't it? With the cameras there, this is now the plaza of unfreedom, if anything at all. You can also click on profiles if you want. I don't want to read this one.
Alright, that's fine.
You can drag the thing into Goldfell's account image. Maybe, I think. You should be allowed to, because you have him on there. I guess not. Okay. I guess it'll prompt you. You already have that. Ha! Finally someone had the grit and explosive to show how futile surveillance is. There are thousands of cameras pointing to a target and the Big Bang still happens. I haven't laughed like this for ages. What now, Mrs. Delacroix? What now? Oof. Think she was for a peaceful protest, or she's laughed at that thing?
It should just know.
Hey, Cassie. Hi, Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know. Your post on timelines about this assault. ... Oh. Really, Village, you're not gonna preach to me about the stupid post, are you? You really shouldn't write things like that, you know? I just want to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. I just had to let off steam, you know? It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. This bombing stirred up all this crap again. You know what I did. What happened there wasn't your fault. Cassie, you hurt that officer to save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can it not have been my fault? I'm reading. Juliet, I smashed the freaking skull of the father of 2 children because I lost it. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped him. And this is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole, worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie, nobody's innocent. You'll have to let that go, I guess. Torture myself with whimsies. I love achievements. I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should take the post down. It'd be better, believe me. Wait a second, somebody is at the door. BRB. Oh no. Okay, I'll wait. By the way, how is your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been talking about him all that much lately. Well, not as much as before. Hello? It's been a minute! Are you still there? God. Cassie? Oh, shit. Me to read that one too? I want to read the article. Half an hour ago, an explosion occurred at the campus of Bonton University. According to latest reports, at least 2 people were killed, with a further 3 injured severely. The area was evacuated immediately. According to yet unconfirmed statements, the city administration office of Bonton received an anonymous letter just minutes prior to the detonation, which again contained the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song, Die Gedanken sind frei. I did not pronounce it right. The thoughts are free. Exactly like the letter received before the assault on the Freedom Plaza yesterday. We will inform you about any developments on this event as soon as further details are available. Hey, remember when we saw that song on that dude's post on the Fox blog? Yeah, it seems weird, huh? You were thinking that, right?
Yeah.
Is he even trying to hide himself? Like, jeez. Are you gonna end the episode after this day?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you having fun? You're not having fun?
Hard to say.
Oh.
Either way, we'll find out more about stuff next time on No Longer Normal.